things are not going well over at Twitter. In fact, on Thursday, hundreds of Twitter employees were reportedly had to resign. Chief Twit Elon Musk recently sent a memo on Wednesday saying Twitter would only have room for those prepared to work long hours at high intensity, and that only extremely hardcore staffers will remain. Going forward, he says, to build a breakthrough Twitter 2.0 and succeed in an increasingly competitive world, we will need to be extremely hardcore. Only exceptional performance will constitute a passing grade. The email asked staffers to click on a link by 5 p.m. on Thursday if they're prepared to meet those lofty expectations. Anyone who declined would be offered 3 months severance. So basically, what he was saying that he wants from his employees is crunch culture. Crunch culture, everybody. The thing that's fucking terrible if you're a worker. Like, I don't think anybody wants to sit there and work 80-hour weeks poring over code just because a man baby decides to blow $44 billion on a company that wasn't worth half of that or even a quarter of that. Not only that, but Musk has no idea how Twitter actually functions. He fired a lot of the people that did, and now is like desperately first tried to call some of them back, and then is trying to set up emails. It's like, oh, come on, help a brother out. I got to figure this out. I have no. It turns out I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no idea. Still, plus this, plus all the other crap that he had pulled, like expecting people to, for example, return to the office for 40 hours a week so he could micromanage them, even though they could perfectly do their jobs at home. And the free meals for workers, because we're going to bring people into the office and then take away free lunches, and generally just trying to make this workplace as bleak and terrible as possible. Like every other shitty tech company who prefers to grind their workforce into dust so that the owners, of course, can make more money despite being the richest man on the planet. Even after losing like $600 billion in market share. So now the thing is that apparently Elon, didn't understand is that you need workers who know what they're doing to want to work for you. Turns out having employees matters. Weird, I know. But this moron took a while, and maybe he's starting to realize it. The New York Times reported that Musk and some of his team had met with some Twitter employees that were deemed critical to the business in order to stop them from leaving. He also appeared to scale back his demand that all employees return to the office for at least 40 hours a week. However, according to CNN's Oliver Darcy, the company Slack was full of employees, and this is how they responded, posting with the salute emoji, effectively signaling their departure. Oops. One former employee who left recently described the event as a mass exodus. See ya. Darcy added the company emailed staffers later on Thursday saying it had immediately closed Twitter's office buildings and suspended all badge access until Monday. No motive was publicly issued, but according to tech blog's Zoe Schiffer, who reported that sources had told her new owner Elon Musk and his team were terrified employees were going to sabotage the company. It's like, things are going pretty well if you're worried about sabotage. Wow. It gets better, though. One former employee told the Washington Post on Thursday that the gutting of the workforce had left several systems integral to the functioning of the platform down to 1, 2, or no engineers. Former employee said this: I know of 6 critical systems, like serving tweets level of critical, which no longer have any engineers. There is no longer even a skeleton crew manning the system. It will continue to coast until it runs into something, and then it will simply stop. Oops. Mm. So look, to be fair, it's still running right now, and barring something happening, which again does happen often enough in tech, Twitter's going to be fine. It's still up. It's fine. We don't need any people to keep it running. Really, really, this is all part of Elon Musk's genius plan. Genius plan. Very, very, very stable genius plan, perhaps. I don't know. Maybe.
I'm cognitively there.
Well, that's Elon Musk at this point. I'm smart. I'm smart. I know what I'm doing. I'm going to make Twitter better than ever before. Just give me $8. Yeah. How about no? Now, that said, I came across a thread by Matt Bender, which sheds a little light into why Elon Musk has done a lot of the things that he's done to Twitter. Now, he says, all the why Elon Musk bought Twitter theories are simply overthinking it. Oh, interesting. He says it's really simple. Elon Musk is in a right-wing filter bubble. He bought Twitter believing that their problems were real and that others felt the same. This is what happens when you have a lot of money and live in a fantasy land. Interesting. So now he released a screenshot of what's purported to be Elon Musk's private texts and said, this isn't some strategic genius move. It's a bunch of out-of-touch weirdos angry at woke culture and thinking the rest of the world shares their bizarre fixations. And here is that, by the way. So you can see the effing mattresses. Can you buy Twitter and then delete it? This was before he bought it. The Babylon Bee suspend. Okay, think about this. And by the way, today, you know who's back on Twitter? Jordan Peterson and the Babylon Bee. Because, of course, Babylon Bee got suspension is crazy. It was a joke. Why has everyone become so puritanical? Can you buy Twitter and make it radically free speech? Maybe buy it and change it to properly support free speech. As in, I can say whatever I want with absolutely no repercussions from the platform, including hate speech, by the way. Can you buy Twitter and make it radically free speech? I honestly think all social media is a scourge of modern life, and the worst of all is Twitter, because it's also a news stream as well as a social platform, and so has more real-world standing than TikTok, but it's very easy to exploit and being used by radicals for social engineering on a massive scale. And this is infecting the world. Please do something to fight wokeism. So that's the real problem. The real problem. It's the wokeisms. Right. Bender continues by saying Elon Musk recently deleted a tweet claiming Twitter was the largest driver of traffic on the internet. This is nowhere near true. Why did he believe this? Because the right-wing bubble is obsessed with this platform. He believed its outsized importance because of them. Elon Musk has regularly replied to complaints from right-wingers on Twitter since taking over. Who else receives this kind of attention from him? He has surrounded himself with this stuff. It's all he sees on his feeds. And he shows a screenshot for an example. So there you go. You can see him responding to right-wingers. Now, Elon Musk's $8 plan for a verified badge, Bender continues, is obviously about money, but why did he think there was a market for this? Because right-wingers here are obsessed with the blue check. In reality, only about, 150,000 signed up for Musk's plan, and so far, and many of them are right-wingers. And he links an article here from the Washington Post, Adam Smith, saying that Twitter data suggests that most people buying Twitter Blue are promoting 3 different things. Right-wing politics, crypto, because of course, and porn. Well, I mean, 2 out of the 3 things are bad. Now, speaking of bad, within days, Musk also verified some of the worst people on Twitter, libs of TikTok and Jason Kessler. Kessler, of course, is the organizer for the neo-Nazi rally in Charlottesville that took the life of Heather Heyer. So, just 2 examples, by the way. Literal neo-Nazis in an account that has also been getting bomb threats lobbed at a children's hospital. Finally, Bender says this. Let's not forget the VCs in Elon Musk's orbit, who he immediately brought on board to help him run Twitter. Take David Sachs, for example. These are the people who have his ear. I'm going to show you that. That's David Sachs. There's one of his articles. The neocons and woke left are joining hands and leading us to woke war 3. I mean, come on.
Give me a break.
You're kidding me. What is woke? These people can't even define woke. What is considered woke by them? Doesn't make any sense. And then talking about a Ron DeSantis fundraiser. Because of course. Of course. Now, look, I want to, of course, give credit to Matt Bender for bringing the receipts here and showing us what's going on. And it's funny because, look, Elon Musk obviously couldn't build his own right-wing Twitter because he didn't. Because every time it's been tried, it ends up like Truth Social, which is already a disaster. But somehow, we'll likely outlast Twitter if he keeps going in this direction. So Musk has to come in and just destroy everyone else's Twitter. But hey, I guess at the end of the day, all that really matters, is burning $44 billion to own the libs. Well played. Well played.